Filling sequences. Filling can be used to create sequences. A sequence is an order or a pattern. We can use the filling function to continue the order that has been set. Sequences can, for example, be used on numbers and dates. Let's start with learning how to count from 1 to 10. Select any cell. In this case, I'm selecting cell A1. Now type in number 1. Remember, we are counting from 1 to 10. This is different from the last example because this time we don't want to copy, but we want to count from 1 to 10. In the previous filling using copy, we created copies of 1 in 10 places. But in this case, we're counting from 1, 2, 3, down to 10. Start by typing the first number in any cell. In this case, A1. Now, if you try to repeat the pattern we did before, by dragging and dropping to any point you want, you would be creating copies of 1. But in this case, we're trying to count 1 to 10. Now, let's type in the same value, number 1. Now, give it a pattern. Remember, just as explained, we can use filling function to count the order that has been set. This means that an order has to be set. Now, you give it number 2. That is the order, meaning we are counting 1, 2, 3, 4, down to 10. In this case, apply the same principle of dragging and dropping. Remember, for filling in sequence, you have to hold the Shift key to hold down the 2 values before dragging. Let's do that again. Hold your Shift key, click on the first cell, hold your Shift key, and select the second cell. Now, you click on your drag icon down to number 10. If you've done this, you've successfully counted from 1 to 10. Let's try that again. In this case, we're counting from 1 to 20. Type in the first and the second value. Remember, the second value is the pattern we're giving to it. Hold down your Shift key for the first and the second value. Now you can let go of your Shift key. On the fill icon, drag up to the point where you want to stop counting and drop. Now we've counted from 1 to 20. Let's take a look at another example where we'll be counting in 2s, which is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Remember, sequence can count any numbers you want. However, you have to give it a pattern with the first and the second numbers. So now we're counting in 2s, 2 and 4. Hold down your Shift key for the first and the second value. Let go of your Shift key. Left click on the fill icon and drag down to 10. Now you see 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. We're counting in twos. You can repeat this for as many numbers and many sequences as you want. Just remember to give it a pattern. Let's take a look at sequence of dates. Remember, the fill function can also be used for dates. Let's try this by typing on the K1, 7, 10, 2023. Now the date format depends on your regional language settings. Let's try to fill this from 7th to 14th. So this is October 7th, 2023. Now let's try to fill it from 7th of October to 14th of October. As usual, you click on the drag icon, drag it down to 14th of October. And there you go. Notice the pattern. The dates keep increasing from 7th to 8th to 9th down to 14th. Now this is the settings of my date. In your system, it might be different. It depends on your regional settings. Another thing you should take note of is you can combine words and letters. Say, for example, Excel 1. You can fill this down to this point and you have it. The results count from Excel 1 to Excel 14. Only the numbers have changed. It recognized the pattern of the numbers and continued it for us. Words and numbers can be combined as long as you use a recognizable pattern for the numbers. Let's take a look at double-click to fill. The fill function can be double-clicked to complete formulas in a range. Keynote: for the double-click to work, it has to see a recognizable pattern. For example, by using headers or with using formulas in the column or row next to the data. Let's use the double-click fill function to calculate the total sales of each staff, which is B2 plus C2. B2 meaning the amount of the sales for each sales rep. Now, to calculate the total sales, you click on the D2. Ideally, we are using addition, meaning B2 plus C2. B2 here plus C2 would give us the total sales. Now you type equal to B2 plus C2. Now hit the enter key on your keyboard. Now you have your answer, 32. Now to use the double-click fill function, simply click on the fill icon. Remember the fill icon, the dot, which will change to a thin cross once you hover around it. Now double-click on it and you see the magic. The function understands the pattern and completes the calculation from D2 down to D20. Note that it stops when there is no more data to calculate at row 20. Let's try this again. Calculate the total sales for each staff name equal to B2. You can either type the name of the cell or you select it with your mouse. Now you press enter and you have your answer. To fill, by double-clicking, just simply double-click. Now, double-click to fill is quite easier and also saves you time to avoid much manual entries and also saving you the stress of dragging and dropping. So let's say, for example, you have up to 2,000 rows you want to perform this type of calculation on. You don't need to drag from D1 down to D2000. You just simply need to double-click to fill, and then it will stop at the very last entry, which is a 2000. Say, for example, you're calculating from 1 to 2000. But in this example, we calculated from only 1 to 20. That is why it stops at 20. Try this again yourself. Try to perform more functions on this very example. Now, let's try something. Let's try to calculate the total sales in another column and see if double-click to fill is going to work. Now we have B2 plus C2. Hit the enter key. You have the same answer. Now try to double-click. Now you see that double-click to fill is not working. Why? Because it does not understand the pattern. So in this case, you have to give it more clue to understand the pattern. If you try to give it another heading, let's say total, and it's try to double click to fill, it still would not work. Why? Because there is something missing in a column before you're trying to calculate. It does not understand what you're trying to calculate. It does not understand the pattern. Now let's say, for example, just give this a name, before. Now try to calculate, then you have it. So try to understand that double-clicking to fill works with a pattern, and you need to understand this pattern before it can work. As we proceed, you will get deeper knowledge on how to apply all of these functions to your daily activities.